You are welcome to Revolution Broadcast. Our today's story is entitled, Let's Fix Together. The Church of Pentecost deserves our praise, not criticism. Let's fix together. The Church of Pentecost deserves our praise, not criticism. I read. In one of his many travels, a prince of Buka one day entered Bremen, a nation of suffering, with his entourage. It was an eyesore to him, seeing many youth and adults alike, men and women, living hopeless lives. The Bremen people were on their own, battling the bites and stings of all harsh weathers. They fought for a sleeping place with stray animals, and they slept in the open without a roof over their heads. As caring and naturally a good man, the prince was moved by the plight of these helpless folks. He then arranged for a meeting with the ruler of Bremen, who said to the Buka prince that his pressing needs are not one of housing those riffraffs and idle hands. He only cared for what to feed for himself and for those who operated with his commandments. Angered by the words of the uncaring Bremen ruler, and against the remonstrances of his kinsmen to forbear, the Buka prince assured the people he would lighten their burden and provide them a burden deserving of a human livery. Before 4 market days passed, Bremen saw burden erected on all empty plots and were fitted with all the needs of a happy home. These homeless folks were moved in the presence of the Buka prince. He was thanked, and the people he'd brought great happiness to said they would forever remember him in their prayers. A year later, the prince went back to Bremen. He saw the people he not long ago rescued from the streets have returned to the same sorry state in their numbers and were this time worsened in their poor living than before. Upon inquiry, he was informed that not long after he handed the keys to them, the uncaring ruler of Bremen claimed the keys to the burden from them, assuring them of taking better care of the structure and for its future maintenance. But before they would know, they've been evicted, and those who are close to the ruler have been relocated there. They will only own a burden there if they can pay a cutthroat charge he'd place on their heads. Upon hearing this, the Buka prince cursed Bremen and its ruler, and to those he helped, he gave them options to either follow him to Buka or they stay in their misery and witness the collapse of Bremen in yonder. Indeed, many the hopeless left with the Buka prince, and those who stayed behind were those who reported to the outside world the evil that befell Bremen afterwards. And this is how it came to pass. The beauty of those new burdens meant everyone, including the ruler himself, fought for a place there, and the whole city moved in unison to congregate in those new edifices. One night, as they slept, maybe bringing to pass the curses rained upon them by the Buka prince, an earthquake of a higher magnitude brought the whole of Bremen to a level ground, and its trapped inhabitants made the wreckages their graves. As now was retrieved for proper burial rites and entombment, it was ground zero thus to those who visited there to see for themselves the report they heard. And those who reported the incident were the homeless who were by then sharing a burden on an open field. Bremen is now a desolate land, reduced to rubble and debris. Today, here in Ghana, the Church of Pentecost have embarked on building ultramodern prisons. It is better we praise the church for the project that will decongest our overcrowded prisons. It behoves on the government to maintain the facilities. And those who think the church should have done other projects instead of building prisons, they should, as individuals or in a group, lead by example and build those projects to add up to the numbers we are looking for. The Buka people say, it takes a collective spirit to build a nation. One more thing, curses be upon the head that will steal these projects of their intended purposes. Thank you for listening. This story was sponsored by Mr. Emmanuel Fojo, a member of the Church of Pentecost, Buka branch. You can contact me on 027-204-9999. And it was written by Charles Yeboah Selord, the founder of the New Africa Movement and the Voice of the Lord Ministries. You can reach me on +233-2495-42-111, or you can as well reach me on Selord42111 @gmail.com.